Hello students, today I'm going to discuss a very important topic with you, that is string functions in Java. Please do watch my previous videos about strings so that you could have a better idea of strings in Java. Let me give you a brief introduction. A string in Java is actually a class which is a non-primitive data type, and it is used to declare the variable, the constant, the array of a string type to hold the information of the string type. Alright, what is a string? A string is a group of characters. Alright, and students, string literals are always written in double quotes. So let's start now. Students, first we need to understand declaration of a string type variable and initialization. So a string variable name equal to a string literal. So in double quotes we write the string value or a string literal, and then we terminate the statement with the semicolon. Alright, you can initialize it with the blank or null also. So string variable underscore name equal to double quotes back to back and then semicolon. Then here students, how to input the data through the keyboard. So we need a scanner object. So scanner sc equal to new scanner system.in, and then we write the variable name. Variable name means the string variable name equal to then sc dot next line. All right. After that, another way to initialize a string type object. Students, here we have first a string space a string object or a string underscore object equal to new string. Alright. After that, students, we have a string underscore object equals to double quotes are there. Then you can write value directly in the double quotes, that is a string literal. So double quotes are there. One more option is there, that you write a string underscore object equal to new string, and in the constructor of a string we are passing here the string literal or the string value. All right, please practice it properly. Students, after this we have here string str equal to new string, in double quotes jvm is the string passed. Another method, as an example I am showing here, scanner sc equal to new scanner system.in, then string str1 equal to new string, and then str1 equals to str1 is the variable which I have declared here, str1 equals to sc dot next line parenthesis semicolon. So this is the input through the keyboard. Keep on writing while I am discussing this, it will be a big help, and practice is very important. Students, after that, string str equal to sc dot next line, and then we have string functions. Now we start the string functions. How to use a string function, that's a very important thing. Students, functions operate upon the string object. So first we need to create the string objects. Then we have got a string, second is a string variable, means either you create the object or you have the string variable. And then string functions. How to use string functions here, data type variable name or variable underscore name equals to a string object dot function parenthesis semicolon, because the function is followed by a parenthesis, so I have written parenthesis here semicolon. Just see one small example to understand this. Actually, data type, I have not specified any particular data type because we never know what type of value a function is going to return. So that's why just plain data type is there. Data type variable name or variable underscore name equal to string object dot function parenthesis semicolon. Students, after this we have string str equal to, in double quotes, computer. So computer is the string literal. All right, and then str is the string type variable which holds this literal. After that, students, we are having here intl equal to str dot length. So length function is there which is operating upon this str, and str contains what? Computer. So its length is going to be returned and it's going to be stored in the L. So it returns the length of the string. So its length is going to be of what? Int type. So that's why this side I have written a variable of int type, that is intl equals to str dot length parenthesis semicolon. I hope it's clear to you all. That's right. After that we have another way, that instead of having this variable and you are having a variable, then again calling the function, you can have the string literal directly. That works like a string object here. So computer, in double quotes we have written here dot length. So automatically the length of this string is going to be stored in the L. So what will be the length? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So 8 characters in the string. So this is the length of the string object. Students, after that we have here a string system.out.println length of, in double quotes, then str means whatever you have taken as a string, in double quotes, is plus l. So whatever the value of l will be there, that will be printed, and whatever is the value of str, that will be printed. All right. The second way of printing the length, instead of storing into a variable, you can simply place this entire statement, like computer.length can be placed in the println function. So computer.length I have written. So this will return the result or the length of this string, that is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So 8 will be returned here, and finally that 8 will be printed on the screen. So I have shown you different ways here. Keep on writing, keep on practicing. Students, after that length function, what it does, it returns the length of the string. Length of the string means total number of characters. One thing, students, I want to just tell you, whenever you will write the program of a string, so you have to write this class and then the function, and inside the function you will perform all the string operations. All right, this is very important thing, because in rest of the detail which I'm going to give after this, this format will not be provided. So but that will be understood. So automatically you have to place, suppose you use a scanner, then you have to write before the class import java.util.asterisk semicolon, and then you will be creating the object of the scanner class, and here string str equal to class and object in the double quotes, and then system.out.println str.length. So length will be printed. I hope it's clear to you all. All right. Now it is telling you the length of the string. So a string length 1 2 3 4 5 6, that is a space will also be counted. So 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 and 17. So 17 will be printed on the screen. Again I'm counting 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 14 15 16 17. All right. So this function is the easiest one and quite useful. Most of the places you will find. Only thing I want to clarify here, that whenever you write length with the array name, so that is not a function, that is just a keyword which returns the length of the array. But here length is a function, so it is followed by a parenthesis. So it will return what? It will return the length of the string, not of the array. Okay. So please remember this format. Now we move ahead. Now we have got a very important function now, that is char at. So as its name suggests, char at. Alright. So here character at where? At the index. Alright. It is similar to the concept of array, where every element or data item of the array is identified using the name of the array with its index, and index numbering always begins with 0. So please do watch my videos of array, you'll be having much better idea. Students, after that we have got char at int index. So here char, you can see it's a return type, means it will return the character at a particular position. So that position is what? Index. So you have to pass the index here. This char at function will be called definitely using the string object name. So here I have written return type char, or simply means that it returns the character. Then argument is of type int, so int is here. It returns a character from the given index, that is the position of the string. All right. Now here, students, you see one example. Char variable underscore name equal to string dot char at, in the bracket int is there. Or it is a format. So whatever the character at a particular location will be there in the given string, so that will be returned and stored in this variable, which is of again char type. So remember, the return type is char, and the argument is of int type. And students, after that you see here string st equal to position. So this is the string basically which has been assigned to st. And then finally what is written here? st.char at, in the bracket it is written 4. So 4 is the index of this given string. So we begin index numbering with 0. So it is 0 1 2 3 4. What it is having? It is having capital T. So that capital T will be the output. Alright. Students, now after that index of. Index of what? Character. Which character? So you have to specify the character and it will give you the index. So it is just opposite of the caret function. Here you see this with a very good example. One more thing I want to clarify: wherever you find this string written with the function, so that simply represents the string object, or whatever the string you have given, that value or a string literal can also be specified in the double quotes. In both the way, it's fine. So string dot index of characters, the character will be passed, so it will return the index, or and that will be stored in the integer variable appearing on the left side of the assignment operator. Okay, after that, string st equal to understanding, then int p equal to st dot index of, and in the bracket it is capital N. So here you just check where the N is. So 0 1, here only we have got this character N. So its index st dot index of means understanding dot index of N, it's going to be returned to P, all right, which is of int type. So what do we return here? 1. And then after that, hence the return value for variable p is, because the first occurrence of the n in the string is 1. This is a very important line, first occurrence. This gives us the index of the character passed here, but it simply gives the index of the first occurrence of the character. So it's here because other n's are also there, so that we can find through a different method. All right, here the return value for the variable p is 1 because the first occurrence of capital N in the string is 1. After that, index of caret, and then there is we have got this one, index int index of char ch, in the bracket it is written int start index. So here students, we have seen caret, we have seen index of with one character, but here one more argument has been included, that is int start index. So that means it will return the index of the character after a particular index. All right, this function allows user to search for the availability of a character in the string starting from the given index. So here you can see int variable equals to a string dot index of, and here char ch comma int start underscore index. Two arguments are there. Just see the how it's been used here. So string is Malayalam, that is stored using this variable st, and then of a string type, this variable is of type string type, and then we have here st dot index of and capital A comma 4, capital A comma 4. That means if I just write capital A, all right, that means it will give us the index of the first occurrence of A, that is 0 and 1. 1 will be returned. But here it says A comma 4 means after the fourth index. So 0 1 2 3 4. After that, what is there? This is the capital A. So this location will be printed. So 0 1 2 3 4 and 5. All right. So after 4, 0 1 2 3 4, this is the location or index. So in the example shown above, the search of the character capital A in the string will start in fourth index. Start from the fourth index, it will return 5 as the index of capital A after fourth index is 5. Okay, hence p equal to 5, because 0 1 2 3 4 and 5, at 5 it is available. Student, then we have got one more very important function, that is string substring. In the bracket it is int start index. So students, here the function is used to extract a set of characters simultaneously from a given index up to the end of the string. So it simply gives you a set of characters. So set of characters, when we are talking about, that means we are getting the string, okay. And here we have got string, then variable 1 equal to string dot substring int start index. So in this format, just one int is the argument type or argument, and return type is a string. Return type is a string. So this side we have got a string variable equals to string dot substring int start index, and here you can see the example string s equal to computer. Now we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 is the length. And here index, when I talk about 0, 1, 2, 3. So 3 is the index of P. Alright. So from 3 onwards up to the last character, it's going to be extracted because we have not given any end index. So automatically puter, P-U-T-E-R, is going to be extracted or returned, to the string type variable s, and finally string p equal to s dot substring 3, that will be having this value, and then the function will return all the characters of the string. The function will return all the characters of the string starting from third index till end. Alright, hence p equal to puter, as the function will return a set of characters. Hence you must use a string variable for storing the result. Alright. Okay, after that, students, after substring we have another format of the substring. Here you can see a string substring, and here we have got a string substring with one index and the second index. First index is int, second index is also int. First one represents the starting index, and second index is basically the last index. So it is another modification of the substring function. It will return a set of characters simultaneously from start index up to the last index of the string, excluding the character present at the last index. This is very, very important. Okay, just try to understand what does it mean. First, see the syntax here. We need a string type variable here because it returns a string. So string dot substring, and here I have written int start underscore index comma int last underscore index. Alright, so here we have string s equals to computer. So this computer is basically going to be assigned to this s initialization. After that, substring has been called. So 3 is the beginning. So 0, 1, 2, 3. 3 is what? P. Now they are saying 6. So 3, 4, 5, 6. So it will not count the 6, right? Only up to t it's going to be extracted. So it's going to be put. So whatever the last index you give in the substring function with the two arguments or parameters, in that string will only be extracted from the first index to the index one less than the given last index. Alright, so it will return a set of characters of the string from the third index up to the sixth index by excluding the character at the sixth index. Hence p will result in put. After that, students, we have string substring function, and then we have got lowercase. To lowercase, very easy function. It's simply whatever the string you give, it will be converted to the lowercase if it is in the uppercase. Right. So here the return type of this function is also a string type. No arguments are here. So here you can see the syntax: string variable 1 equal to string 2 lowercase, and then string s equal to computer, string p equals to s dot to lowercase, and then here p will result in computer. After that, lowercase, we have got uppercase, just opposite of the lowercase. It simply converts the lowercase characters of the string to the uppercase. Okay, so it is the opposite of to lowercase function. Please keep this format in your mind. Uppers U is capital and case C is capital and string S is capital. Okay. So here you can see string s equal to computer in small letters, semicolon, then string p equal to s dot to uppercase, parenthesis. Here p will result in computer. P will result in the computer. So after that, students, we move to the next function. Here return type is a string, and to uppercase the name. We have already done it just now. Now after that, string replace. So replace is basically you specify two characters. One is the previous character which is to be replaced with the, and then second argument is again of char type, which has got the new character which is there to replace the old one. And students, here the data type is string type. Then function is used to replace a character by another character or to replace a string by another. Alright, is used to replace a character by another character or to replace a string by another string at all its occurrences in the given string. Alright, now string variable equal to string variable, string dot replace, then character to replace comma character to appear. This is a format, and after that we have here a word is there, you can see, or a string literal mxlxy it is stored in the variable of string type s, and then another string we declare string p, which will hold the result of this replace function, which is called upon the s object, okay, of the string type. Then x I have written here means which is to be replaced, and it is to be replaced by a. So finally all the x are going to be replaced by a. So that is what Malayalam. After that, students, we have here character x will be replaced by character a at all its occurrences in the string. Hence the new string p will result in Malayalam. Alright. So Malayalam will be there. I have already told you. So return type is what? Is string. We provide beginning and the end, the character to be replaced and the character which is going to replace. Okay. After that, we have a string replace old sequence of characters comma new sequence of character. So students, not only characters can be replaced, but particular string can also be replaced by new string using the replace function. So in this case, return type will be a string, but two arguments are going to be of type what? String comma string will be there. Okay. After that, replace function is also used to replace a sequence of characters. Whenever they write characters, that means you need to understand that is ultimately going to be what is string. Sequence of characters by another sequence of characters at all its occurrences in the string. Okay, so here we go. We have got a string dot replace old sequence of characters, new sequence of characters, right? So finally we have got two strings here. One is there to hold the actual string, that is the green bottle of is in green bag, so that will be there in the st, which is of a string type. And then there is another string p equal to st dot replace green comma red. So wherever the green has been used, that will be replaced by string red. So two string arguments are there in this function. Please notice this, keep on writing. And then the green bottle will become the red bottle is in green bag, so is in red bag. After that, how each substring green of the given string will be replaced by red. Hence the new string p will result in the red bottle is in red bag. Okay, I hope string both the formats replace is clear to you, both the formats. All right. After that, students, we have here concat function. Concat simply combines the two strings. So here you can see here a concat function to concatenate or join two strings together. So a string variable equal to string dot concat string 2. So here string x equal to computer, y equal to applications, string z equal to x dot concat y. Hence both the strings x and y will be joined together. Hence it will be z will result in computer application. Alright, so string z equal to x dot concat y. So computer dot concat application. So they both will appear together. So students, here you see this same task can be done with the plus operator also. Every day you use the system dot println with the plus sign within it if two or more things are to be brought together. Okay, so string variable equal to string 1 plus string 2, and then it will go up to string n, Now after that, string variable equal to character 1 plus character 2 plus dot 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 character n. So this plus is also working like that, but we need to understand the programming example. So string uh, x equals to computer. Okay. After that, students, we have second string, that is applications. So here you can see computer, and then application, and here when we write string p equal to x plus y, so what p holds now? It holds computer application, which was already given on the last picture. So computer applications together without any space is going to be there, and it's going to be stored in the p. All right. After that, string p equal to x plus z. So here p results in computer science, p will result in computer science. And then p equal to x blank y plus blank plus z, so it will be, now p results in computer applications science. Okay. Then we have got character c1, character c2, character c3, which hold the value a b c, or character literals a b c respectively. They all are written in single quotes. Then string s equal to c1 plus c2 plus c3, and thus variables will in result in ABC. Uh, After that, we have Boolean equals function. This function is very important. Very frequently, you'll be using in the different functions where the string are to be matched. So here we only go for equality. This function only helps us in finding the equality, means strings are same or not. So this function is used to compare two strings together to check whether they are identical or not. It returns a Boolean type value true if both are same, otherwise false. Then Boolean variable equal to string 1 dot equals string 2. There is the syntax. Please practice this. And then after that, we have string x equal to computer science, computer, and y has got science. All right. After that, here string x equal to computer, y equal to science, and then boolean z equals to x dot equals y. So equals function returns the value you can see here, returns the value uh, of Boolean type. Okay, that's a very important line. X equals to y, and then equals function is there. Always remember that. Else different. Okay. After that, the given programming snippet displays the message different. All right, because x and y are two different strings are there. So x dot equals y, that means this will be there, else different will be there. So different will be is printed now. All right. After that, string equals ignore case. Java is a case sensitive language. Students, if the cases are not matched and the words so alphabets are same, even then equals will produce or return the value false, because cases are different, alphabets may be same. Now here, students, string equals ignore case solve that problem, and we pass a string s here. This function is also used to compare two strings to check whether both are identical or not. After ignoring the case, the corresponding upper and lower case characters are treated to be the same. It also returns a Boolean type value as true or false, right? So it simply ignores the character, cases, upper or lower, whatever is there. So that will be true. Sorry, equals ignore case, and then after that, you please correct this, that here it is in a string that return type will be of Boolean type, because it either gives us true or false. Now here we have the example, string x equal to computer, then string y equal to computer. You can see capital letters and small letters. When we write Boolean p equal to x dot equals ignore case y, so it gives us what? True, because it ignores the cases. Just see the alphabets are same. All right. After that, system dot 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 println p will be on the screen. After that, it will display the value of p as true if x dot equals ignore case y, then it prints system dot out dot print. What it will print? It will print same. Okay, else system dot out dot println different. So this piece of code will give us what, which value? Same, because equals ignore case is there, so it will ignore the case. Okay, and since characters are same, so it will give the value true. The double quotes, the double equal to sign is never used for checking equality of the string, because comparing two strings is same as comparing two character array, which are non-primitive data. That's very, very important. After that, students, we have int compare to, very important function, and very unique also in certain ways. Here return type is int. All right, name of the function is compare to t capital, and string s is basically the argument passed here. So it is also a function in java.lang package to compare two strings. But what uh, here we are comparing uh, two strings. It not only checks the equality of two strings, but also check whether a string is bigger or smaller than the other. So not for equality only, it checks the string is smaller or bigger. So it will return 0 if both strings are same, a negative value if first string is smaller, and a positive value if the first string is bigger. Alright, now students, after that you can see here the format int variable equal to string1 dot compare to, and in the bracket we pass the second string, that is the string2. So the value of variable equal to 0, that means both the strings are same. The value of variable greater than 0 means string1 is bigger than the string2. The value of variable less than 0 means string1 is less than the string2. So here we go with the example, you will have a better idea. Students, here you can see one string x is there, variable. Second is computer, and then string y, it contains signs. Then I write int n equal to x dot compare to y. X dot compare to y, that means computer dot compare to, because computer is the first string x, and then signs is here, computer signs. So y will have what? Signs. Alright, in the above example, variable n will be assigned a negative value, a equal to minus 16. It is because of the difference between the sky value of the characters, alright, character C of the first string computer, and uh, S, students, S of science. This shows that a string is smaller, x is smaller than the string y, right? Because here when I compare, so C comes before S. Alright, so I think it's clear to you. So smaller, so a subtraction will be performed, right, from smaller to bigger. So automatically the difference will be minus 16. The SKI value of C and SKI value of S are going to be checked. Is that clear to everyone? So when you don't have to check only the equality or whether the strings are same or not, you go for less than, greater than also. Then you please use the compare to function instead of using which function, instead of using the equals ignore case or equals function. After that, students, we have functions here. One is trim. Trim function, simply it removes the trailing and the leading blank spaces from a string. So string variable equal to string dot trim. So here, students, return type is string. So string type variable is there equal to string dot trim. So here you can see one string s equal to double quotes, blanks have been given before and after the string. So if I call the function trim upon this string s, so s dot trim, right, then what will happen? This computer string will be stored in the P without any spaces. After that, students, original string, plus s. So whatever the string s was there, that will be printed. Then strings, just a minute. Here you can see original string, and then string after truncation, that is p, that is stored in the p, and a small p will be there, always remember. After that, students, output string, original string computer, and string after truncation computer. All right. In the program snippet shown above, string contains contains computer. All right, and with leading and trailing blanks. After using the trim function on string s, the blanks are truncated, hence the resulting string in P will appear without any leading or trailing blank spaces. After that, very easy function, that is ends with and starts with. So here ends with function is there, which checks whether the string upon which this function will be called contains this string s, which is a parameter. So it is used to check whether a given string has a specified suffix or not. It returns a Boolean type value, true or false accordingly. After that, there is a variable declaration of Boolean type, and then here string dot ends with string 2, and after that string p equal to computer is fun, string b is fun, Boolean x equal to p dot ends with uh, b. So we have to check whether it is ending with fun or not, right? That is b. So here you can see at the end what is there, fun is there. All right, so in this case it will return the value true to the variable. Which variable I have taken? X. That is of which type? Boolean. After that, students, we have just opposite of this, that is starts with. So here string starts with, in the bracket string s. This function is opposite to end with function. It returns the Boolean type value, value true, uh, if the given string is a prefix to another string, otherwise false. Alright, so here string p equal to computer is fun, then string b is contains your, and then Boolean x equal to p dot starts with b. So here computer is the first, is the beginning, okay? And here what I have to check? I have to check whether it begins with uh, y-o-u-r, that is your. Alright, so it is not, it's going to return what? False. But it's a very useful, these functions are, right? So keep practicing, everyone. And these functions are going to be very useful in the 15 marks program in boards, and in the output program, how to work with these functions, that is equally important. And I've already posted my video of the output programs in testing. Please do revise, that's very important. Students, I hope all these functions are clear to you. All right, and please do write and practice. Thanks, everyone.